हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल स्टडी विद पीके Q&A में आपका स्वागत है। और आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे टेस्ट 12 विज़न IAS का, जिसमें पार्ट 2 करेंगे बिकॉज लास्ट पार्ट में हमने ओनली 25 क्वेश्चन तक किया था। सो आज 25 करेंगे एंड 53rd पार्ट आएगा इसका। ओके, सो दिस इज सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ द टेस्ट 12 ऑफ द विज़न IAS। ओके, सो लेट्स कम टू द first question of the day, which is आज का पहला क्वेश्चन है स्कूल ऑफ sculpture developed during the Gupta period. It was characterized by the use of cream colored sandstone and the use of metal. cream colored sandstone किस में यूज़ किया गया था? तो सारनाथ type of school. Okay, the sculpture of this school were immaculately dressed and lacked any form of nakedness, and halo around the head of the Buddha was intricately decorated. Which of the following art of mentioned in the above? ये कौन सा हो जाएगा? सारनाथ स्कूल टाइप हो जाएगा। ओके, एंड सारनाथ स्कूल ऑफ स्कल्पचर इमर्ज्ड इन सारनाथ नियर वाराणसी, यूपी में। कहाँ पे? वाराणसी, यूपी में। ओके, and during the Gupta period, which is 4th to 6th century. Okay, and if you are talking about Buddha was often depicted in the Dhyan mudra, which is meditation. Okay, and if you are talking about the dharma chakra parivartan, which means turning the wheel of law, and abhay mudra, which is a protection mudra. Okay, and if you are talking about the emphasized spiritual calmness and serenity with simplified subtle ornamentation. And if you are talking about the example of this one, which is एग्जाम्पल की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो हो जाएगा सुल्तानगंज बुद्धा, जो कि 7.5 फीट का है हाई, एंड जो कहाँ पे है तो वो है बिहार में, और वो किस चीज़ से बना है तो वो कॉपर स्कल्पचर है। ओके, कॉपर स्कल्पचर है। ओके, सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, विच इज सारनाथ स्कूल। ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच इज द Kyasthas in medieval Indian history were primarily known for their roles as scribes. Okay, so option number C is the answer. And if you are talking about the Kayasthas, which is the land grant, also led to the increase in the number of Kayasthas class, and the Kayasthas were basically scribes, and they specialized in drafting the writing land grant document. Naturally, with increase the number of land grants, their importance also increase. Okay, so answer is option number C, which is scribes. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following state pairs regarding the Harappan cities in the with the rivers they are located. Okay, so first is Chanudaro. Okay, first is Chanudaro river, इंडस, यस। और ये पे कहाँ पे लोकेटेड है वे? तो साउथ पाकिस्तान में। ओके, साउथ पाकिस्तान में, एंड ये करेक्टली मैच है। नेक्स्ट इज कालीबंगन, जो कि घग्गर से में सिचुएटेड है, करेक्ट। एंड इफ आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बनवाली, इट्स नॉट इन लूनी, इट्स इन सरस्वती, जो कि तभी ड्राइड अप नहीं हुआ था। ओके, सरस्वती रिवर, ना कि लूनी में। और लूनी रिवर में कौन से है तो वो है तो हो जाएगा धोलावीरा। ओके, एंड इफ आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द साइट्स विच इज चानूदारो को एक्सकवेट किसने किया था? तो चानूदारो को एक्सकवेट किया था किसने? NG मजूमदार। ओके, और ये सिंध में है और ये इंडस रिवर पे है। ओके, एंड इफ आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द कालीबंगन घग्गर रिवर पे है, एंड इसको कौन एक्सकवेट किया था? तो बीबी लाल, ओके, बीबी लाल किया था और 1961 में किया था एक्सकवेट, ओके। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दी बनवाली, बनवाली को किसने ये कहाँ पे लोकेटेड है, तो वो हो जाएगा हरियाणा में, ओके, हरियाणा में। और इसको एक्सकवेट किया था 1973 में, 1973 बाय दी RS बेस्ट, ओके, RS बेस्ट। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द धौलावरा रिवर, जो कि JP जोशी के द्वारा एक्सकवेट किया था, JP जोशी के द्वारा एक्सकवेट किया गया था 1967-68 में, और ये गुजरात में लोकेट है, कच्छ ऑफ द बैंक एंड रिवर लूनी में, ओके। लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट, ऑप्शन नंबर बी ओनली 2 इज करेक्ट, क्योंकि ऑप्शन 1 एंड 2 करेक्ट था एंड थर्ड इज नॉट करेक्टली मैच था, ओके। लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज कैंडलिन protein recently seen in the news is related to wound healing process, no. Organ transplants, no. Immune system, no. It's a cancer treatment, okay. Recently a recently study on Candlins has identified new and significant pathways for the cancer treatment. There is a three members, which is Candlin 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so answer is option number D. Let's come to the next question, which is which ruler of the Gurjara Pratihara dynasty excavated his rule over a large part of North India and made Kannauj his capital, leading to conflict with the Dharmapala and Pala king Bengal and Bihar. Okay, तो ये किससे रिलेटेड हो जाएगा, तो ये हो जाएगा, answer for this question is Vatsaraj, okay. And if we are talking about the Gurjara Pratihara, founder is the नागाभट्ट वन, जो कि मालवा रीजन 8th सेंचुरी में किया था राजपूत क्लैन का। एंड सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी इज द करेक्ट, ओके। लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज consider the following ragas, which is Sindhu, Bhairavi, Todi, Khambas. How many of the above are ragas of Hindu music? कौन कौन से हिंदू म्यूज़िक, हिंदुस्तानी म्यूजिक से रिलेटेड है, तो आंसर हो जाएगा ऑल ऑफ द एबव, ओके। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हिंदुस्तानी क्लासिकल म्यूजिक, इट्स हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड इज ट्रेस्ड बैक टू द पीरियड ऑफ दिल्ली सल्तनत एंड आमिर खुसरो, दिल्ली सल्तनत एंड आमिर खुसरो, जो कि पीरियड कब था, तो 1253 टू 1325, ओके। एंड आमिर खुसरो जो थे इन्वेंट किए थे, इन्वेंट ऑफ द सितार एंड तबला एंड द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ न्यू रागास ऑल्सो, ओके। एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द स्टाइल, if we are talking about the style of Hindustani music, which is ध्रुपद, धामर, another one is thumri, next is khayal, and another one is tappa, okay. So there is a ध्रुपद, धामर, थुमरी एंड ख्याल एंड थप्पा, ये सब हो जाएगा स्टाइल ऑफ हिंदुस्तानी म्यूज़िक, ओके। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द नोटेबल म्यूजिशियन, सो कौन कौन से थे, तानसेन नॉन फॉर हिज म्यूजिकल एबिलिटीज़, एंड बैजू बावरा एंड अनदर वन इज सूरदास, ओके। सूरदास ये क्या थे, ये नोटेबल म्यूजिशियन थे एट दैट टाइम, ओके। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द पॉपुलर रागाज विच इज सिंधु भैरवी, ये कैसा था, सिंधु भैरवी जो फर्स्ट वन था वो डिवोशनल एंड सीरेन मूड का था, ओके। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टोडी, जो कि सीरियस एंड मेडिटेटिव मूड का था, सीरियस एंड meditative mode, okay, meditative mode. And if you are talking about the khambas, and थोड़ी जनरली परफॉर्म कब किया जाता था, तो लेट मॉर्निंग में, ओके, morning में. And if you are talking about the khambaj, which is khamaj also called, and this is a romantic and dedicated mood. It's a romantic एंड डेडिकेटेड मूड. और ये कब नाइट में परफॉर्म किया जाता था. ओके, नाइट में. एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द अनदर इम्पॉर्टेंट रागाज विच इज बहर, भैरवी, भीम, पलासी, दरबारी एंड देश जय जयंती, मेघा मल्हार, यमन एंड पीलू, श्याम कल्याण etc. It's also ragas, important ragas. And if you are talking about the musical instrument like स्ट्रिंग्ड इंस्ट्रूमेंट, म्यूज़िकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट जनरली 3 टाइप के होते हैं. वो कौन कौन से? स्ट्रिंग्ड इंस्ट्रूमेंट जिसमें आ जाता है सितार, सरोद, संतूर एंड सारंगी. सारे ऐसे सितार, सरोद, संतूर एंड सारंगी. ओके. एंड अनदर है विच इज़ परकुशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट. ओके, परकुशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट जिसमें आ जाएगा पखवाज, तबला, मृदंगम. एंड अनदर वन है विंड इंस्ट्रूमेंट. ओके, विंड इंस्ट्रूमेंट उसमें कौन सा आ जाएगा? तो उसमें आ जाएगा फ्लूट, सहनाई, नादस्वरम एट्सेट्रा. एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द घराना ऑफ हिंदुस्तानी म्यूजिक, देयर इज 3 मेनली विच इज ग्वालियर घराना, and another one is Kirana Gharana, and another one is Jaipur Gharana. Okay, so this is the explanation part. So answer for this question is all of the above are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is which of the following statements explain the term Kizhar, Veldir, which is Gildhar, Velir and Vendar associated with the Sangam age. ये किससे associated है? So there are different units for the administration. Is it true? No, it's not a correct statement. Next is these were division of land according to their peculiar characteristics. No. These were term related to different type of taxes. No. These were different levels of ruler. Yes, it's a correct statement. So answer for this question is option number D is the correct answer for this question. Okay, and if you're talking about the different levels of rulers, which is Kizhar. Kizhar is related to the were head of the village or a small territory, later known as Nadu, and is the chief of tribal community living in a specific area. Okay, and if you are talking about the Vedar is the king controlling large and fertile territory. Okay, and if you are talking about the Velir is a territory of varied geographical nature, mainly hilly and forest areas. Okay, and if you are talking about the first 3 centuries, which is Chera, 3 centuries of the Common Era are widely accepted as the Sangam period. Okay, at that time Chera, Chola and Pandya control major agrarian territory, trade route and town in deep south region. Okay, according to the Thinai concept widely mentioned in the Sangam poet, the landscape was divided into 5 eco-regional, which is और वो 5 eco-regional कौन कौन सा था? तो वो पहला था Kurinji. Okay, first is Kurinji, which is the hilly region for hunting and gathering. Next is Mulai, which is forested region for shifting cultivation and pastoralism. And another one is Marutham, which is a riverine tract for agriculture using plough and irrigation. Next one is Nayatal, which is a coastal and land for fishing and shot making. And another one is Palai. ओके, पलई में क्या हो जाएगा? पास्ट लैंड अनसुटेबल फॉर कल्टीवेशन, ये कल्टीवेशन के लिए सुटेबल नहीं होता है. ओके, एंड इफ आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव डिवीजन यूनिट्स, at the Sangam age, well defined and organized at that time. And ma- first is mandalam. Mandalam is mandalam, which is called territory. Okay, territory. And if another one is nadu. Nadu, it means province. Another one is you are, it means cost, it means town. And perur, it means big village. And if we're talking about the sirur, it means small village. Okay, small village. And there is also division in the taxes. Okay, taxes related. First is where karai is a land tax. And another one is ulgu, which is a costume tax. And another one is iravu, which is a first gift tax. And another one is irai. Irai is a tribute paid by the feudatories. And variar, another one is variar, which means टैक्स कलेक्टर. ओके, वेरियार किसको बोलते थे? टैक्स कलेक्टर को, जो कि टैक्स कलेक्ट करता था. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, ये सारा एक्सप्लेनेशन पार्ट था. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच इज consider the following statements regarding the project Pari launched by the Ministry of Culture. First statement is, it aims to showcase public art inspired by the centuries of heritage with contemporary themes and technique. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is, it executed the Archaeological Survey of India and National Museum. No, it's not a correct statement, because ये execute किया गया था, executed by the Lalit Kala Academy and National Gallery of Modern Art. Okay, so second statement is incorrect. So answer for this question is option number A. Only one is correct. And why it is in news recently? Because at the time, Ministry of Culture launched Project Pari at the 46th session of World Heritage Committee meeting at Delhi. Okay, मीटिंग कहाँ पे हुआ था? दिल्ली में. Okay, और yes, so answer for this question is option number A. Let's come to the next question, which is the concept of Anektavad. Anektavad, reality is one and the same for all, but experience of reality varies depending on one's viewpoint. It emphasized by which of the following Indian philosophy? So it is emphasized by the Jainism philosophy. Okay, so and if you are talking about the Advaita Vedanta, it's a non-dualism where the individual self, it means Atman, and the ultimate reality, Brahman, are one of the same, but it does not emphasize the various experiences of reality. And if you are talking about the Samakhya is the dualistic and forces on the separation of Purusha, which means consciousness, and Prakriti, it means matter, with less emphasis on subjective experiences. And another one is Nyaya. Nyaya is a logical and analytical school of philosophy focusing on reasoning and epistemology rather than subjective experiences of reality. Okay, so answer is option number C. Let's come to the next question, which is, consider the following statements regarding the equity mutuals. Okay, If you are talking about the equity mutuals, first statement is it aims to increase value over time by investing in securities that generate fixed income such as treasury bill. Is it true? No, it's not a correct statement because the equity mutual fund focus on stocks offering potentially high return compared to the other type of mutual funds due to concentration on equities. Okay, so first statement is incorrect. Next is it usually offers high return but also has high risk and cost than debt mutual funds. Yes, it's a correct statement. Okay, and if you're talking about the tax benefit, the investor can gain tax benefits with the investment in these funds, and expenses ratio is these funds also tend to have a higher expense ratio than their counterparts given the requirement of constant management. Okay, so and objective of mutual equity mutual funds is aim to provide capital appreciation over long term investing in the stock that and accepted to grow in values. Okay, so answer is option number B, which is correct only. Let's come to the next question, which is which of the following with reference to the Down syndrome, consider the following statement. First is it is an inherited genetic disorder and can only pass by the parents and their offspring. No, it's not a genetically genetic inherited disorder. It's a extra it's not a genetically disorder. So first statement is incorrect. Next, it is caused by the extra copy of the chromosome 21 due to abnormal cell division. Yes, it's a correct statement. And if you are talking about the recent research study has discovered there is a first case of Down syndrome. It is a genetically disorder caused when the abnormal cells division result in the extra full or partial copy of the chromosome 21. Okay, human cell normally contain कितना, तो 23 क्रोमोसोम कंटेन करता है. Of one chromosome of each pair comes from the father and mother. Okay, एंड इसके काउजेस क्या हैं, तो ड्यूरिंग फर्टल डेवलपमेंट डाउन सिंड्रोम टिपिकली अकर्स स्पॉन्टेनियसली ड्यूरिंग द फर्टल डेवलपमेंट ड्यू टू द एरर्स इन सेल डिवीजन रादर दैन बीइंग इनहेरिटेड. तो ये सेल डिवीजन के टाइम अकर होता है, ना कि इनहेरिटेड है. ओके, एंड दिस कैन इम्पैक्ट द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ ब्रेन एंड बॉडी and is usually associated with the development of delays, mind in the moderate intellectual disabilities and characteristic of physical features. And if it's talking about the symptoms at birth, babies with Down syndrome usually have certain characteristic signs including fertile facial feature, small head and ears, and short neck, bulging tongue, eye that slant upward, and typically shaped ears and poor muscle tones. Okay, ये सब सारे इसके symptoms जो हो दिखते हैं. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D, which is option number D, which is only statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statement regarding the Indian Gaur. Okay, Indian Gaur. First is it is listed under the schedule type of the schedule 1 of the Wild Protection Act 1972. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next, is it only found in evergreen forest? No, it's not only found in evergreen forest. It's found in also the semi-evergreen moist deciduous forest, but also in deciduous forest areas at periphery of their ranges. Okay, so first answer for this question is first statement is only correct and second is incorrect. And if we are talking about the why it is news in recently, because sudden appearance in the Andhra Pradesh में ये दिखाई दिया है Indian Gaur. Okay, एंड कहाँ पे नालामाला फॉरेस्ट आफ्टर डिकेट्स, ओके। और ये डाइट कैसा लगता है, ये हर्बीवोरस है एंड प्राइमरी ग्रेजिंग ऑन ग्रासेस, लीव्स एंड फ्रूट्स। एंड इसको इंडियन बाइसन भी बोलते हैं। और ये प्रिवेंटली कहाँ पाया जाता है, प्रिवेलेंट इन वेस्टर्न घाट, ऑल्सो फाउंड इन नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया, नेपाल, भूटान एंड बांग्लादेश ऑल्सो, ओके। एंड पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी इसके कहाँ पे है, पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी मेनलैंड साउथ एंड साउथ ईस्ट एशिया में आ जाएगा, ओके। और ये भी थ्रेटेंड है, पोचिंग फॉर द ट्रेड सप्लाई इंटरनेशनल मार्केट। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द IUCN स्टेटस की बात करते हैं तो वहाँ पे वल्नरेबल है। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द साइट्स, उसमें क्या है तो अपेंडिक्स 1 में है, अपेंडिक्स 1 में। एंड इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग वाइल्ड लाइफ प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट 1972, इट्स ऑल्सो इन द शेड्यूल 1, okay. So answer is option number A. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statement. Consider the following statement regarding the Amar Nayak system of the Vijayanagar Empire administration. So first statement is it was similar to Ekta system practiced in Delhi Sultanate. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is Naika were responsible for the expansion of agriculture in their territory. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. And third statement is the Naika belong to different castes. It's also correct. So answer for this question is option number C, which is all three are correct, okay. Let's come to the next question, which is Alauddin Khilji had largest standing army among all the Delhi Sultanate. To maintain it, which of the following reforms were introduced by him? First is he paid his soldier with land grant. No, it's not a correct statement because ये कैश मतलब फुल्ली इन कैश करता था, ओके, फुल्ली इन कैश. So first statement is incorrect. Next is he introduced branding system which is called dag for horses. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is to control hoarding. He registered the Banjaras to have check upon them. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is he reduced the land revenue to the quarter of the produce. No, it's not a correct statement because ये reduce नहीं किया था, increase किया था land revenue और ये half था, okay. So he increased the land revenue to the half of the produce, okay. So statement 4 is also incorrect. So answer for this question is option number C, which is 2 and 3 are correct, okay. Let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the Rashtrakuta dynasty, consider the following statement, okay. First is Indra III defeated the Pratihara ruler Mahipal and sacked Kannauj. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is Krishna III defeated Chola king Prantak I and annexed a northern part of Chola Empire. Yes, it's also correct. Next is Govinda III is led an expedition against Nagabhatta of Kannauj and annexed Malwa. Yes, it's also correct. So answer for this question is option number D, which is all of the above are correct, okay. Let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the technological changes brought under Delhi Sultanate, consider the following statement. Consider the following statement, okay. First is, if you are talking about the Delhi Sultanate, let me tell you some important facts. Delhi Sultanate में 5 डायनेस्टी थे mainly. वो कौन कौन से थे? First is slave dynasty. Another one is Khilji dynasty. Khilji dynasty. Next is which one? Sayyid dynasty. Sorry, next one is Tughlaq dynasty, okay. Tughlaq dynasty. And fourth one is Sayyid dynasty. And if you are talking about fifth one, which is Lodi dynasty. And इसका पीरियड कितना था दिल्ली सल्तनत का, तो 1206 to 1526. Okay, so let's see the options. Statements. First statement, manufacturing of paper. Yes, it's a correct statement. और manufacturing of paper चाइना में फर्स्ट टाइम इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया था. ओके, सो and this is correct statement. Next is introducing of spinning wheel for the improvement in textile production. ये भी correct है. Next is introduction in superior mortar enabled them to erect magnificent building. It's also correct. So answer for this question is option number C, which is all of the above are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following pairs. First is paintings and the states related. Okay, Pattachitra from Odisha. Yes, it's a correctly match. And if you are talking about Pattachitra, it's famous in Odisha and also in West Bengal. Okay, next is Madhubani, Bihar. Yes, it's a correct statement. Pithora, Gujarat. It's a correct statement. And Gujarat के साथ मध्य प्रदेश में भी. Okay, so answer for this question is option number C. All of the above are correctly matched. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following classes of travelers. First is there is asking about how many of the above travelers visited in the court of Akbar. कोर्ट ऑफ अकबर के टाइम में कितने कौन कौन से ट्रैवलर विजिट किए थे. फर्स्ट इज राल्फ फिच. यस. मॉन्स्ट्रेट. यस. एंड फ्रांसिस्को बेरियन. नो, ये किसके टाइम पे आए थे? तो शाहजहाँ के टाइम पे. ओके, शाहजहाँ के टाइम पे. ओके, सो आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी. ओनली 2 इज करेक्ट. ओके, लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच इज कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स रिगार्डिंग द Mihir Bhoj. Okay, Mihir Bhoj, who is said to be greatest ruler of the Pratihara dynasty. First statement is his territory extended to the western side of river Satluj. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is an Arabian scholar Suleiman visiting during his reign. Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is he was an contemporary of the famous Rashtrakuta ruler Amoghuvarsa. Yes, it's also correct statement. And if you're talking about Mihir Bhoj, he is the founder of the Pratihara dynasty also. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D. All of the above are correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the Shigella. Okay, Shigella, which means it is intestinal infection caused by a bacterium. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. Next is vaccine against Shigella is a part of immunization schedule of for the infant in India. No, it's not till now. It is recently what happened. The Indian Council of Medical Research ICMR, which is a Indian Council of Medical Research, has recently found the Indian partner manufacture the breakthrough vaccine for the Shigella infection. It is not currently part of the immunization schedule of the infant. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Only 1 is correct. Okay, and there is a symptoms for the Shigella, which is diarrhea often containing blood or mucus, stomach pain or cramps, fever, no sense, and vomiting. And if you are talking about the transmission, Shigella is very contagious, and people get infected with Shigella when they come in contact with the shallow and small amounts of bacteria from the stool of a person who is infected with Shigella, and eating through the eating or drinking contaminated food or water also. And it can also spread during the sexual activities with a sick person. Okay, and vulnerable is अंडर 5 है. ओके, इन्फेक्ट होने का. सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर ए. लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, विच इज consider the following pairs related to places that held importance during the Sultanate period. Okay, so first is Tirhut from Bihar, okay, Kanpur, Assam, and Jagannathpur, Odisha. So all are correctly matched. Okay, so answer for this question is option number C. All three pairs are correctly matched. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is Lahiri Bandar. Okay, Lahiri Bandar, which was historical medieval port city located in the mouth of river, which one? It's in the Indus river's mouth. Okay, and ये फर्स्ट 11th सेंचुरी में ये किया गया था, 11th सेंचुरी में. एंड ये किसके द्वारा किया गया था? तो अल बिरोनी के द्वारा. ओके, so answer is option number C. Let's come to the next question, which is Chinese jhalar. Chinese jhalar, sometimes seen in the news, is it's an invasive aquatic form. Option number A is the correct answer for this question. Okay, let's come to the next question. He was a 17th century poet saint born in the Maharashtra who tried to foster Hindu Muslim unity. He was a contemporary of the Shivaji and saint like Eknath Ramdas. In his early life, he was a trader. Then he started singing devotional songs in the praise of Lord Vithoba. He believed in formless God, rejected Vedic sacrifices and idol worship. He wrote his Abhangas, which is in Marathi. Okay, which of the following Bhakti sant has been described passage above? Okay, so let's see the name, which is Namdev. Is it true? No, it's not a correct. It's a Tukaram. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B, which is Tukaram. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following architectural structural. Okay, first is Kailas temple, Rameshwara temple, and Vishwakarma temple, and Dasavtara temple. How many of the above are part of Aloe Vera Cave Complex, which is under the UNESCO World Heritage Site? So, Kailasnath temple, yes, it is. Next is Rameshwaram, Vishnupad, ये तीनों हो जाएंगे, but दशावतार नहीं होगा. So, answer is option number C. Let's come to the explanation part. Answer is option number C. All three are correct. And if you are talking about the aloe vera cave, it's a finest example of rock cut architecture and declared a world heritage site in 1983 में. Okay, and if you are talking about, there is a in aloe vera cave there is a 34 cave totals, and in 34 12 are from the Buddhist and 17 from the Hindu form, and another 5 one is Jain related. Okay, से तीनों इसमें पाया जाता है, हिंदू, बुद्धिज्म एंड जैनिज्म. ओके, and if you are talking about the cave 10, there is in aloe vera those numbered at 15, 10, 16 and 21 and 29 cave numbered. And if you are talking about the cave number 10 is popularly known as Vishwakarma, which is the architect of God. Okay, and if you are talking about cave 15, which is related to inscription of the cave trace genealogy of the Rashtrakutas. Okay, and the roof have to be crowned by the figurines of human and animal and their exterior of the two-story caves boast. Okay, and if you are talking about the cave 16, which is Kailasnath temple and monolithic temple complex mountain Himalaya, where and the Hindu god Shiva resides, and cave 21 is Rameshwaram cave. Okay, and cave 29 is Sita ki Nahani, and the great cave of Elephanta. It is a number of impressive statues as well. And if you are talking about the Dasavtara temple at Devghar, UP, dedicated to Vishnu, and a small footprints images of various Shiva such as various deities such as Shiva, Parvati, Kartikeya, Brahma, Brahma, Indra, river goddess Ganga and Yamuna, as well as panel showing five Pandavas of the Hindu epic Mahabharata, and it is belong to the built by the Gupta period. Okay, so answer is option number C. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following pairs dynasty and style of architecture. Slave dynasty is a style of Mamluk style. Okay, so first is related to third one, Tughlaq dynasty battle style, Khilji जो सेलजुक. ओके, सो स्टेट करेक्टली मैच पूछा है, सो आंसर हो जाएगा ओनली वन इज करेक्टली मैच एंड आंसर इज ए. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is Morocco traveler Ibn Battuta visited Delhi during the reign of which Sultanate, which is related to the Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. The agarwood. Okay, agarwood, it is a critically endangered species that is found in the tropical rainforest. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct statement. The bark of agarwood tree is highly aromatic and can be used in incense, perfume and medicine. No, it's not a correct statement because ये bark नहीं होगा, ये हो जाएगा trunk. Okay, so statement second is incorrect, so answer for this question is option number A is the correct statement. Okay, the bark of sandalwood tree is an ashy white color and the surface has a smooth texture. The leaf and bark of the tree have almost no smell, and yet the center of the trunk is very aromatic, whereas agarwood has no smell until it ages and goes through the aroma producing process. Okay, so, and if you are talking about conservation status, IUCN में critically endangered है and sites में appendix second में. Okay, and okay, so let's come to the next question, which is in the Pashupati cell. In the Pashupati seal, an iconic artifact of the Indus Valley civilization features a central figure surrounded by the animals. Which of the following animal is depicted on the Pashupati seal? कौन सा डिपिक्ट किया गया है? So first is tiger, yes; buffalo, yes; lion, no; cow, no; antelope, rhinoceros. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B, which is 1, 2, 5 and 6. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is according to the food safety and standard, which is food safety and standard labeling and display regulation FSSSI 2020, which of the following details must be including the packaged label, which is ingredient list, country of origin, food allergic information and food recall information, all of the above. So answer for this question is option number D, all of the above are correct. Okay, all of the above are correct answer for this question. Okay, thank you so much guys, आज के लिए इतना ही. बाकी इसका नेक्स्ट पार्ट आएगा जो कि पार्ट थर्ड होगा, जिसमें 50 क्वेश्चन जो बाकी हैं 100 में वो सारे करवाए जाएंगे. इफ़ यू लाइक द वीडियो प्लीज़ लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल. थैंक यू सो मच.